Hey everyone, welcome back to the Forever World. Today I want to officially introduce this place, Eldermere. This is going to be the heart of the world and we've got a lot to get started on. Last episode we kind of just talked and hung out a little bit, talked about where this channel is headed to. This episode I want to start working on introducing Eldermere, which is a town idea that I've come up with, which name's subject to change, which y'all can help me pick that name. But for now, we're going to go with Eldermere. Eldermere is a trade village or a trade town. I plan on building a port, a town center with a bunch of stores and shops and taverns. And then up here on the hill will be like the warden district, what I want to call it, where it's kind of the government-ish area with the, castle and everything like that. But before I start working on Eldermere, I really need to build a storage room. And I need to build some auto farms where it will ease my pain of gathering resources. So first I want to start with going caving, getting some material, and begin working on some of the auto farms. Dude, this is a massive cave, and there's a lot of mobs here. Holy cow. What is this biome? Okay, guys, so I've stumbled upon a trial chamber that I did not mean for it to start. I am not ready for this. Oh, I'm so dead. Brother. Okay, so I definitely died, and I found my way back, got my stuff. We're gonna mark this location for later, because I definitely want to run that trial chamber. And we have found our first diamonds. It'll be the first of many, I hope. We have found this massive ravine, but let's continue. Okay, now we've made it back from our little mining excursion. In this chest we have everything that we got from our mining session. So we got 10 diamonds, a block of raw iron, a stack of raw iron, and 28 raw iron. We got a bunch of redstone, some lapis, we got some raw gold, some raw copper, a little bit of coal, but I used most of it making my torches. So now that we got our resources here, we can go ahead and start working on our storage place. I think we'll do it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting to clearing this little area out and get to digging. So as I mine this out, I want to talk to you guys about, the fear of starting a YouTube channel. I think the hardest part about starting a YouTube channel isn't failing, it's more or less letting people see you try. Like, being bad isn't the scary part, when no one knows what you're doing yet. Being bad isn't the scary part, being early is. When no one knows what you're doing yet. Strangers don't bother me, it's the people that I already know. And waiting feels productive, but really is avoiding being uncomfortable. And that's part of my biggest problem and why I one day just said, screw it, I'm gonna start this YouTube channel and, see where it takes me a year down the line. Or if it turns into something, it turns into something. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I have these memories of, me playing Minecraft. I have this forever world that I can continue to play and come back to. And if I get to create a community with you guys and get to share this, YouTube journey, even the more better. I'm about to die. I can't hit nothing. I'm terrible at Minecraft. Okay, I'm for real about to die. But I am excited for this journey. Get to share it with you guys and see how y'all feel. And if y'all have, that fear of actually starting a YouTube channel and, what are people gonna think? Oh, I'm gonna fail. I mean, you don't know that. You don't know what people are gonna say. And honestly, if you get a hate comment, I mean, one, that's engagement, so it helps your video. Two, take it as constructive criticism. Try to turn that hateful comment into something that betters your video quality, your commentary. So for a little lore of Eldermere, Eldermere was founded by travelers who believed strength didn't come from conquest, but from balance. Stone and wood, craft and nature, every structure here is built to last, not just for us, but for those who come after. So with Eldermere, I want it to be a trade kingdom where it's got a bunch of shopping districts, it's got a trade route throughout the, water. We'll have a dock with a bunch of ships coming in. The center will have, a big statue, and that's where all of our taverns and everything will be at. I want a district where all the farms are, have all kinds of farms that are somewhat, in use, but also not. It's just mainly for looks. But I want to use these buildings where I actually have to go to them. Say all my wheat is at this wheat farm, and I actually have to go to that wheat farm to, get my wheat, and then I have to go to the bakery that's, over here, and that's where I can only make my bread and get my bread. And I kind of want to do that for all of my buildings. Up here on the mountain, where I did say I was going to make a starter house, I have now changed my mind, and I'm sorry. But with this, I want to build like the kind of government area, and I want to call it like, a High Watch Rise or something along those lines, where, it's the leadership and planning area, the government / elite. But this is where we would like put our council hall, library, watchtower, and a beacon or two up on the hill. I eventually then want to make like an expansion zone where these later builds off this way somewhere. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to lay out this place, but I want to do like I would call it the outer hold, and these are the guild hall, mage tower, my redstone builds, and even the nether portal. Make a nice little area for the nether portal. And I also want y'all's help to come up more with the lore. With y'all's comments, I want y'all to comment, if y'all were to live in Eldermere, what would y'all be? Where would you work? Where would you live? What would your name be? Or we can just use your channel name. But comment what you would do and who you would be. And if you have any ideas for the lore, go ahead and leave those in the comments as well. Okay, so now I need an area where I'm gonna put my starter, redstone builds. And the first one I want to build is a super smelter. I've always enjoyed having a super smelter, and it's going to take a lot of resources, but it's going to help so much, especially with when I need to have a bunch of the stone bricks and all that good, beautiful building material. Let's see. So I'm going to need quite a few items. So I've got all the material, and I'm going to go ahead and start getting this built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I'm going to go ahead and place my furnaces on top. And so this is the start of it, and y'all kind of get the general idea of it. So I'll be right back with you once I'm done with it. All right, so now we're back and we've got this completed, and I've got a few things of cobblestone and some coal so that we can test this thing out. This is not too expensive, but after the mining session we had, I did have enough to eventually finally make this, and I did have to go mining a little bit more, but so I'll go ahead and show you how this works, and I'm sure y'all already know how to. We'll go ahead and throw that in here. This is where your stone or your other material go, and this is where your fuel source goes. We'll hit this lever, and it'll go through, and yeah, there we go. Now we have our first automated super smelter, which is super nice because this is going to make everything so much faster. And I mean, since we've started it, it's already at 9 blocks smelted, so that is amazing. I will have to go get some more coal if I want to keep this thing going, but that'll have to be for another episode. I want to thank y'all so much for all the love and support that y'all showed me on the first episode, and that's going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, we plan on starting on the layout for our town, and we will start building the first ever house in Eldermere. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.